Hello and welcome to the big story of the day, that of the districts for diversification proposed in the state of Andhra Pradesh. It is indeed laudable that the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh is translating into reality what he has promised during the pre-election reorganization of the districts to suit the administrative as well as economic progression and betterment. The Andhra Pradesh Cabinet on Wednesday gave its approval for constituting a committee for reorganization of the districts of the State Information and Public Relations Minister Perini Venkatramaiah said on Wednesday. Moving ahead, the Cabinet has approved a proposal for constituting a committee for reorganization of the districts of the state. The committee will study the possibilities and feasibility of the reorganizing the districts, he said. The committee will be headed by Chief Secretary with Chief Commissioner of Land Administration, commonly known as CCLA, Secretary Services of the General Administration Department, Secretary of the Planning Department, and an official from Chief Minister's Office as its members. Principal Secretary Finance will be its convener and the committee is ordered to give its report as soon as possible, Venkatramaiah said. The decision of the YSRCP government headed by Chief Minister Jagan on the reorganization of the districts in the state has not the centre's nod. The centre has denied giving approval on the formation of new districts till March 2021. The delay is due to the directive of Union Home Ministry not to make any changes in jurisdictions from January 1, 2020 to March 31st, 2021 in view of updating the NPR along with the population list as a part of the 2021 census. Also, read Coronavirus Update Andhra Pradesh State Reports 2,593 new cases tally mounts to 38,044. Because of the centre's mandate, states cannot establish new districts until the census is completed. This will delay the Jagan's decision to set up a new district in the state. Jagan promised that the 13 districts in the state will be increased to 25. If we analyze YSRCP manifesto, it states that each parliamentary constituency would be transformed into a district. Jagan hopes that Increasing the number of districts will provide better governance. The state government is expected that reorganization of the assembly constituencies would be completed in a year. However, as the centre has decided to take up the reorganization of the assembly constituencies in Telugu states along with the rest of the states by 2026, the state government has decided to start drilling for new districts. Speaking at a media conference held in Visakhapatnam on the occasion of Chief Minister Jagan's birthday, MP Vijay Reddy said the new districts will be formed soon. Jagan has promised to name the districts after NTR and Alluri Sitarama Raju respectively.
దీని మీద ధ్యాస పెట్టి
The state government has formed a committee headed by Chief Secretary Neelam Sane to study the proposal to create new districts in the state. The committee was asked to give its recommendations by March 2021. The state cabinet, which met here on Wednesday, constituted the committee after discussing the proposal. Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Reddy had promised to Meanwhile, the Andhra Pradesh cabinet on Wednesday decided to reorganize its 13 districts into 25 districts by March 31st in such a way that each of the 25 parliamentary constituencies will represent a new district. Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Reddy's cabinet, which met at Amravati, approved the decision to form a committee to look into the reorganization of the existing 13 districts into 25. The committee headed by the Chief Secretary comprises Chief Commissioner of the Land Administration, Secretary Services of the General Administration Department, Secretary of Planning Commission, and an official from Chief Minister's Office as members. Principal Secretary Finance will be the convener. the committee will look into various issues concerning the reorganizations of the districts, including controlling the administrative expenditure. The committee has been asked to submit the report at the earliest. I quote it here, "In all probability, the formation of new districts would be completed by March 31st, I unquote." State Minister for Information and Public Relations, Perini Venkataramaya, alias Nani, said. The whole objective of this reorganization of the districts was to make optimum and effective utilization of human resources and infrastructure facilities. The cabinet felt that the cabinet existing districts are very large with huge population, making them difficult for administration. The smaller districts would be administratively convenient. Moreover, there's already a system of village and ward secretariats at the grassroots level to take the benefits of the government schemes for the people, Nani said. It was decided that the geographical boundary of each district would cover each parliamentary constituency. As such, there would be one district for each 25 parliamentary constituencies in the state. The formation of new districts in Andhra Pradesh may take place only in 2021. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Jagan during his Praja Sankalp Yatra before the assembly elections last year had promised that number of districts would be increased from 13 to 25 for decentralization, better administration and taking governance to doorsteps of the people. In this election manifesto, the YSR Congress promised to turn every Lok Sabha constituency into a district. Taking forward this promise, Mr. Reddy has taken up the exercise for formation of new districts. However, the Union Ministry has directed all the states not to make any jurisdictional changes from January 1st, 2020 to March 31st, 2021. This is in the view of House Listening Operations HLO being taken up, along with updating of National Population Register, that's NPR, as a part of Census of India 2021. Consequently, the state government is not in a position to form new districts till the census is completed. while the state administration and the chief minister had earlier thought that delimitation of assembly constituencies will be completed in a year, they decided to form new districts after that, but the centre instead decided to take up delimitation exercise in 2 Telugu states along with that of the other states after the first census of 2026. Because of this, the state government decided to take up the exercise of forming new districts. At a recent media conference in Visakhapatnam, a close associate of Mr. Jagan Reddy, Mr. V. Vijay Sai Reddy, MP, asserted that the state government will form new districts very soon. Incidentally, the Telangana state government has already formed new districts, increasing the number of 10 to 34. Moving ahead, in his Praja Sankalp Yatra, Mr. Jagan Reddy had also promised to name some districts after prominent leaders and freedom fighters. He promised to name one district in Krishna area after N.T. Ramarao, renowned Telugu actor and founder of Telugu Desam Party. It is believed that state government will name Gudiwara after NTR districts because Nimakuru, the birthplace of NTR, falls under this district. The Chief Minister had announced renaming Krishna district itself as NTR district, but the proposal received criticism from several quarters. Continuing this refrain, during the Praja Sankalp Yatra in Visakhapatnam, the Chief Minister had announced that one district would be named after Alluri Sitarama Raju, the great freedom fighter. The state government may consider naming Araku district after Alluri Sitarama Raju. The Andhra Pradesh government has constituted a high-level committee to study the modalities for carving out new districts. The decision was taken on Wednesday during a cabinet meeting presided over by Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Reddy. The high-level committee will be headed by the Chief Secretary. The committee will study various aspects related to the formation of the new districts and reduce establishment expenditure. Optimum utilization of human resources and infrastructure will be guiding principles in the formation of new districts, State Minister Perini Venkatramaya Nani said. Nani said that committee has been asked to submit its report as early as possible. The new districts, he said, will ensure case of administration and more accessibility to people. The decision fulfills the YSR Congress election promise to make each Lok Sabha constituency a district. On the eve of elections last year, the party had said it will divide the existing 13 districts to make each Lok Sabha constituency a district. The state is divided into 13 and has 25 Lok Sabha constituencies. According to the YSR Congress formula, 12 new districts need to be carved out of existing 13 districts. But for the YSR Congress plan, the road ahead is tough. There has been opposition within the ruling party to formation of the new districts. The Sri Kulam leaders, including Assembly Speaker Tamineni Sitarama, has voiced their opposition to the proposed plan. They argue that dividing their district would mean losing 3 assembly segments and have asked the Chief Minister to work out on an alternative plan so that its existing geography is not disturbed. Similar is the situation over making Araku a new district, as the existing Lok Sabha constituency covers 4 districts. There are several other Lok Sabha constituencies that cover 2 or more districts. In such a situation, the YSR Congress proposes the idea of formation of districts with a Lok Sabha constituency as the base would require a detailed analysis, and bringing local leaders on board as merger of division could become a ticklish issue. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Jagan, who is working towards fulfilling the promises made during the election step by step, has called for the division of Anantapur district. He had earlier said that for the effective development of the regions and for the welfare schemes to percolate to the grassroots level, downsizing of the districts into smaller administrative regions was the key. As per the official sources, district administration has already sent the data and information to the state government, has been institutionalized for the division of the districts. Anantapur is said to be the largest district in terms of area in the Andhra Pradesh state. The district has 5 revenue divisions, that's Anantapur, Dharmavaram, Kadiri, Kalyandurg and Penukonda divisions. Kadiri and Kalyandurg divisions were formed in 2013. These revenue divisions are further divided into 633 mandals, 1,029 panchayats and 3,314 habitats. It is proposed that Anantapur with Anantapur town as a centre and Hindupur parliamentary constituencies are set to become 2 separate districts. The spiritual town of Puttaparthi is proposed to be another district. Based on the official information, it is said that under the new Anantapur district there is a probability of 6 assembly constituencies in it, and under Puttaparthi district there would be 7 assembly constituencies.